Dear children, we are studying second chapter of civics of your class, the role of government in healthcare. Today we will start second part of this chapter with the topic public and private healthcare services. Healthcare services are the hospitals and healthcare centers known as healthcare services. These are of two types. It means we can categorize roughly into two parts, public and private. Public health care services are owned by government and state. Private health care services are run by individuals or by the group of individuals. Getting my point? This is the basic difference between public and private healthcare services. Although there are so many differences are there between public and private healthcare services, but basic difference is that public healthcare services controlled and run by government, private healthcare services controlled and run by individuals or by the group of individuals. So let's start. First, public health services, right? As I told you that public health services are run by the government. This is the first thing about public health services. They are linked together so that they cover both rural and urban areas. This is the second feature of public health services. First is these are run by the government. Second is these are covering rural and urban areas both. Clear? And also provide treatment to all kinds of problems, for common illness to special services. At the village level, there are health centers where there is usually a nurse and village health worker. They are trained in dealing with common illness and work under the supervision of doctors at the primary health centers. PHC. It is Primary Health Center. Such a center covers many villages in a rural area. At the district level, district hospital is there to supervise all health centers in the district. So large cities have many government hospitals, such as the one where Aman, in the previous video we discussed about Aman and Ranjan. So Aman taken and also specialized government hospitals such as the ones in Hakim Sheikh story. In the previous video we studied about Hakim Sheikh story, where he was kept in the different hospitals, carried in different hospitals, but nowhere he was admitted. So those were the public health services run by the government. The health services is called public for many reasons. Why? Because it is covering all kinds of people in the society. All kinds of people means poor to rich, poor and rich also, right? Why? Because this is very cheap and of low cost, or sometimes of course free, right? So the health service is called public for many reasons in order to fulfill its commitment of providing health care to all citizens. The government has established these hospitals and health centers. Also, the resources needed to run these services are obtained from the money that we, the public, pay the government as taxes. What is tax? Tax is money that is collected by the government, and this money of tax is used by the government to provide different kinds of services of people. These services can be the services of welfare of the people, and especially this money also used for the services of the people, those who are poor and cannot take the services of their own. So the government helps them. This is the welfare program of the government, and that is run with the help of the money of taxes. So one of the most important aspects of the public health system is that it is meant to provide quality health care services either free or at a low cost, as I told you. So it is for all. In this way we can say, and all kinds of diseases are covered in these kinds of hospitals and treated. This has to be organized by the government with the participation of people, otherwise it is not effective. For example, when taking up a campaign to see the mosquitoes, do not breed in water coolers, rooftops, etc. This has to be done for all houses in the area. So recall the case of Hakim Sheikh. Would you like to know what the court said in this case? Probably when Hakim Sheikh was carried in different hospitals, right, and he was not treated there, and at last he was carried to the private hospital and he was treated and his life was saved, right? So what court said at that time, according to our constitution, it is primary duty of the government to ensure the welfare of the people and provide health care facilities to all. You have to remember, dear students, that this is the duty of the government, primary duty of the government, to save the life of people, to provide them good health care facilities. So the court definitely was asking about safeguard the right to life of every person, and the court said that the difficulty that Hakim Sheikh had to face would have cost him his life. If a hospital cannot provide timely medical treatment to a person, it means that this protection of life is not being given. So the government must upgrade or must improve the health services in the hospitals, in the civil hospitals and the government hospitals. You can see in this picture here a woman and her sick child at a government hospital. According to UNICEF, UNICEF is the United Nations International Children Emergency Fund, right? He means this UNICEF is giving the statement that more than 1 million children die every year in India for preventable infections. So this was about the government healthcare services. Now the private health facilities, right? What are the private health facilities? As I told you that private health facilities are run by the individuals or by the group of individuals. There is a wide range of private health facilities that exist in our country. In cities you can see easily. In villages you can see RMPs, registered medical practitioners. And in urban areas you can see the big hospitals and with the gracious facilities, shiny facilities and more doctors, more number of the rooms, more number of the beds, etc. So there are hospitals and nursing homes that are privately owned. There are many laboratories that do test and offer special facilities such as X-ray, ultrasound, etc. There are also shops from where we buy medicines. But take one question. In what ways is the public health system meant for everyone? Because it is of low cost and sometimes it is of course free. So list some primary health centers like PHCs or hospitals near your place. You can do yourself without any kind of problem. Now something more about the private healthcare services, because these are with the more facilities, so these are very costly and common people cannot have the access to the private hospitals. As you can see in the picture, a post-operative room in a leading private hospital in Delhi. You can see the room, shiny room with more facilities, with air conditions and shiny floor, right? Good service, but this is very costly and the poor people cannot have the access to these services. So this is the basic difference between the private and public healthcare services. Public healthcare services are accessed for every person because these are of very low cost, and private health services are not for all the people because only rich people can have been treated in the private hospitals. So these were the basic differences between public and private hospitals. So dear students, in the next video we'll study about healthcare and equality. Is adequate healthcare available to all, right? So till now we have covered the topic. Revise them. Thank you. Have a nice day.